Heinrich Schliemann, born on 6 January 1822 in Neuburg, Germany, died on 26 December 1890 in Naples in Italy. Heinrich Schliemann said we could imagine nothing pleasanter than to spend all our lives digging for relics of the past. Heinrich Schliemann continued to say, talent means energy and persistence and nothing more. Heinrich Schliemann was a German businessman and a pioneer in the field of archaeology. He was an advocate of the historicity of places mentioned in the works of Homer and an archaeological excavator of the Heinrich, now presumed to be the site of Troy, along with the Mycenaean sites Mycenae and Tyrians. His works lend weight to the idea that Homer's Iliad reflects historical events. Schliemann's excavation of 9 levels of archaeological remains with dynamite has been criticized as destructive of significant historical artifacts, including the level that is believed to be the historical Troy. Heinrich Schliemann said, we could imagine nothing pleasanter than to spend all our lives digging for relics of the past. We could imagine nothing pleasanter, nothing, as much as the whole world is given to us in a platter, in a plate, in a silver plate, born with a silver spoon. We could imagine nothing pleasanter than to spend all our lives digging for relics of the past. That was all the greatest spiritual masters, all the greatest Swamijis, all the greatest saints kept on reminding people, and still people get attracted to that big lights which has been blooming, started from the industrial revolution of the England, of the British, and British started breaking into pieces. Can you believe? They themselves digged their own grave by dragging that beautiful country people into the city in the name of industrial revolution. I couldn't believe how could even the political mainstream and the rulers got trapped to the business community's tricky ideas. Or is it a pirates who created the industrial revolution to drag the people? Dragging is okay, it's a small amount, but the total country, they emptied it up and brought it to the city. And then people forgot. They have to keep on showing them lights and lights and lights. And from the lights, the television and other things all came. I'm not telling those things are not good. They're all good, but something people forgot to look into them. Heinrich Schliemann said, we could imagine nothing pleasanter. There's nothing as pleasantable. Or you can ask any lover. The more they smooch, the more they love. They feel of kissing deeper and deeper, and it's more pleasantable. You can ask any lady who is in charge of the kitchen. From one rice, she can make varieties of dishes. She keeps on digging and deeper and deeper. But the rice is the same. The varieties is so pleasantable. Same if you go to the Europe. In every dish there is a cheese. Without a cheese they can't eat. But there are varieties in there. We could imagine nothing pleasanter than to spend all our lives digging for relics of the past. What is the relics of the past? This body is a past, but it looks present. Yes. And you keep digging into this same which is given to you. It is the same from time immemorial, came from one body to another, to another, to another. And living this body, we kept on giving materialistic backup to the children. The whole world kept on telling, whatever materialistic things you have must give to the children. You have to share to the children. But nothing they said about the relics deep inside your heart. That also should be included. That artistic one. Most of the children, most of the present generation forgot. Heinrich Schliemann said, we could imagine nothing pleasanter than to spend all our lives digging for relics of the relics. These are the relics deep down in our body, which is so beautiful. When you dig deep inside your mind and in your heart, you could find, my God, it is orgasmic. It is so deep inside. Nothing more than that. What Ramana Maharshi also felt. Ask who am I means he's asking, dig for relics of the past, dig for relics deep inside. This is the past. Yes, it's generations of the generation, joint family. What am the generations of generation? That the joint. Once you disconnect, it's like the kite. You're flying the kite. As long as your foundation, your joint is correct, it can fly higher and higher. Moment the joint, somebody cuts the rope, and the kite goes and falls into somebody else's building or tree, it will not have energy to fly higher. Like that, you cannot fly higher if the thread is cut and if the thread is not connected to your joint. We could imagine nothing pleasanter than to spend all our lives digging for relics of the past. Yes, this is not past. The past has come as present. Past, present and future, all three. The heaven and earth, man in the center. The three murtis are the same. Hence, Shiva said, when Shiva closes his eyes, he sees from his third eye, nothing like a third eye. He has brought in even people in the name of visually challenged, so that they cannot see from the eyes, but they could see from the third eye. They are the real Shiva. Third eye is nothing but you could see from, you could feel from your total body, not only from your mind, and that starts digging deeper, deeper to feel. Yes, we could imagine nothing pleasanter. More pleasant. It's orgasmic than to spend all our lives digging for relics of the past. You have to keep digging and digging and digging, and the more you dig inside you, the more you can see the energy level is powerful. The more you dig, fresh water keeps coming. Yes, the moment you stop digging and you look at somebody, I'm not telling you shouldn't look at somebody else. First try to save and then spend. First try to do your duty, then look at others. You will understand, yes, how much power you have. When you have that much of power, you can love another lover. You can share that love to another. You can accept that love also. And anything what you see, you can convert nothing into something. Heinrich Schliemann said, talent means energy and persistence and nothing more. That digging is your talent. Your talent is not that you are created or made like what people nowadays are telling. No. We have been made. No. It was deep inside. It was just pushed in and brought it to the surface. Everything is that talent. Unless you dig, it doesn't become your own. 100,000 times of practice digging on one particular subject makes you a master. By 500,000 times of digging and practicing, it becomes your own. When it becomes your own, then that mastership, it happens. It strikes without thinking, answers flows without thinking. Yes, it strikes without even thinking. Talent means energy. Yes, that energy. As much as you dig the pipelines, a clean and new energy surfaces up where there is less of energy. And I see most of the people go to doctors, heavy, beautifully built one, and doctors telling energy is less, there is no energy, there is no blood in the body, so pump a little more. No, 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 no. Remove the fat. All that is nonsense talks, I can't believe. That fat has to be removed. They have to work harder, they have to dig deeper, they have to become a skeletal muscle, a slim beauty, yes, a six-packed muscle person. Talent means energy and persistence. When you have energy, when you start taking persistence happens of its own, you don't feel it as a hard labor and nothing more. Heinrich Schliemann said, we could imagine nothing pleasanter than to spend all our lives digging for relics of the past. Talent means energy and persistence and nothing more. This is my 294th small talks.